where the sound of waves crashing against the shore blended with the silence of a modest home. And inside that home, a fragile young boy lay awake, holding on to dreams far bigger than the world he was born into. That boy was Cristiano Ronaldo, a name that meant nothing to the world at the time, but carried the weight of destiny within him. Poverty lived in every corner of his house. His father worked as a gardener and his mother struggled as a cook. Money was scarce, but ambition was limitless. And whenever Cristiano touched a football, something inside him ignited, as if he already knew. This simple ball would one day define his existence. That life was far from kind. At school, he was mocked for his clothes, his background, his differences. But every insult only fueled the fire within him, shaping a mindset that refused to break. Until one day at just 12 years old, he made a life-altering decision to leave everything behind and move to Lisbon, stepping into the unknown alone, far from his family in a city that didn't care about his dreams, where every other boy seemed stronger, faster, better, and in the quiet of unfamiliar nights, he cried, missing his mother, his home, his past. But with every tear his determination hardened. He made a promise to himself that he would not return as a failure. Time passed and slowly his brilliance began to surface. His speed electrified the field. His skills mesmerized everyone who watched. But just as hope began to bloom, fate struck again. He was diagnosed with a heart condition that threatened to end everything. Before it truly began, doctors warned that his career could be over. And for a brief moment, the dream seemed to shatter into pieces. But this was the moment that separated the ordinary from the extraordinary. Cristiano chose to fight. He underwent surgery and returned stronger, faster and more determined than ever. And from that point forward, the world began to witness something rare. His journey from Sporting Lisbon to Manchester United, under the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson, marked the beginning of his transformation into a global icon. Every match became a statement. Every goal, a message to the world that he was here to stay. But the story was far from over. The real suspense began when he joined Real Madrid, where expectations were sky high, where legends were made and broken, and the question lingered. Could he truly rise above them all? And then he did the unimaginable, breaking record after record, lifting Champions League trophies, becoming the best player in the world. Yet behind the glory was a secret, an obsession with greatness, hours of relentless training, pushing his body beyond limits, because he understood that talent alone was never enough. Then came another chapter, Juventus, a new league, a new challenge, and once again he proved himself. Age began to catch up, but his hunger never faded. Every goal carried the echo of his journey. Every victory reflected his sacrifices, because behind the fame and success was a story of pain, of leaving family behind, of choosing struggle over comfort. And that is what made him different. Today, when the world says his name, it doesn't just remember a player, it remembers a story. A journey that teaches us that success is not given. It is earned through resilience, discipline and belief, and when he stands on the field, arms wide open, it feels as though he is telling the world to dream without fear, because dreams are where greatness begins. And this is not just the ending of Cristiano Ronaldo's story. It is a reminder that legends never truly fade. They live on through their passion, achievements, and the millions of hearts they inspire. And that is the legacy of Cristiano Ronaldo, a dream that refused to die, a struggle that shaped a king, and a victory that will echo through time forever. The night slowly settled over the small island of Madeira,